Welcome to the video of Salman Al Farsi. Some people learn by reading, some people learn by listening, others learn by watching and listening. So we thought we'd produce a short video on one of the companions of our beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. But whichever way you learn, make sure you enjoy while you are learning.
You're going to do it in pairs, and next week you're going to stand up in front of the class to give a presentation. Fatima and Aisha, you're going to be doing a presentation on Khadija. Musin, Sajid and Hanifa, you're going to be doing a presentation on Abu Bakr. And Abdullah and Salman, you're going to be doing a presentation on Salman.
What? So all I have to do is a presentation on him?
I didn't mean him, I meant Salman Al Farsi.
Shouldn't be easy enough, we'll just go to the library.
Class dismissed.
You're Mr. Librarian, man. Do you know anything about Salman Al Farsi?
Oh yes, I've just a thing. Follow me. Come on. Well, isn't she a beauty? I call her the tortoise.
Tortoise? Why tortoise?
Tortoise, time-honored and retroactive, developed in style.
In English?
Well, that's what I said.
Come on, let's go. We need your homework. Now look at some fancy cardboard.
Well, this fancy cardboard will get you full marks in your homework. Now, sit down, get your pen and paper ready. There's one slight drawback. You can't see, but you can only hear.
My father was the richest person in the village and had the biggest house. Since I was a child, my father loved me more than he loved anything else. He feared he might lose me, so he kept me at home like a prisoner. I became devoted to the Magan religion and got the position of the custodian of the fire. My father had a vast estate, which gave a lot of crops. He looked after it, but one day he was busy with his duties as chief and sent me to look after it. On my way, I passed a church and heard people praying. Curiously, I went in and was impressed by the religion. It was better than ours, and I didn't leave until sunset. My dad asked me why I was late, so I told him about the church. I insisted that their religion was better. He became upset and locked me up, but I managed to escape with a Christian caravan heading towards Syria. In Syria, I asked a bishop to make me a Christian, and he agreed. But I soon found out he was corrupt. He asked for charity but kept it for himself. When he died, I told everyone and showed him the hidden money. They got angry and threw stones at his body. I still wanted to carry on my service as a Christian, so I stayed with the person who replaced the bishop.
It's not working.
See, told you, fancy cardboard.
Well, this fancy cardboard has got your homework half done.
Oh, you two, stop bickering. We need to know what happens afterwards.
Oh well, let's go back to the library. Ah yes, so where were we? Salman then attached himself to various different Christian figures in Mosul and Nisibis.
He's making it up. Mosul and Nisibis. Where on earth are they?
The last one told him about an appearance of a prophet in Medina.
Hey, you haven't answered my question.
Is he always like this?
Only on good days.
Ah, but they were corrupt. They sold him to a slave, a Jew, before they reached Yathrib. Before you ask, Yathrib is now known as Medina. Don't tell me you don't know where that is.
Yeah, alright, I'm not that thick.
The Jew then sold him to his nephew, who took Salman to Yathrib. His master made him work very hard, so he did not hear about the Prophet until he came to Yathrib after the Hijrah. When the Prophet came to Yathrib, Salman didn't know if he was real or fake, so set up tests to see if he would pass. One evening, Salman went to the Prophet and gave him some dates as charity. He noticed the Prophet didn't eat, but gave it to his companions. Later, Salman came to the Prophet and gave him some more dates, but this time not as charity, but as a gift. Salman noticed that even though he gave the dates to his companions, the Prophet kept some for himself. Salman then realized the characteristics of the Prophet and became a Muslim. The end.
What, is that it?
Obviously, that's not all of his life, but it's up to the point where he became Muslim.
But our homework was to research his whole life.
Sorry, mate. Can't help you there. Come tomorrow. I should have the tortoise fixed by then.
That's okay with us, but next time make the tortoise out of metal, not cardboard.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, fine.
Thanks for the help. See you tomorrow.